Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here, piloting a Warlock aggro deck. The first game I thought for sure I would win, but my opponent had an 11th hour Dread Infernal backed up by a Sun Fury Protector, stabilized at 3 life, and lost because I never saw any Soulfires in the draft. And that was sad, but then we played against a newbie Shaman who wasted a Rockbiter weapon, played other MVP cards like Young Dragon Hawk and Ancestral Might or Totemic Might or whatever the balls, and just rolled over and died. So really haven't had... Well, the first game was good. The second game was kind of crappy. I'm actually going to mulligan that. That's not really what I want to play on turn 2. Let's fish for our 1-drops and see what we can get started here. Well, we got it, folks. We got our Flame Imp here, and we got the best 2-drop in the game, which I think is like rank number 9 or something in Trump's list. So all is right with the world. Everything is fine with the Berserker. And this Ogre. Well, not that thrilled about it, but as long as our creatures don't die, which is a bit of a tall thing to ask for against a Shaman, this will be fine until the Boulder Fist Ogre can come online. Oh, my fucker, does he actually have a Stormforged Axe? Well, the good news is that he's overloaded next turn, so he shouldn't have an answer for the Berserker. Like, he really wouldn't have played the Axe if he had a Lightning Bolt or a Rockbiter weapon, so he should pass the turn here. This has enough health to survive the Stormforged Axe, and we get to just attack him. The problem is that I don't have anything to play next turn, so if I have to life tap, that would suck. Raid Leader. Do I play Raid Leader and just have it die to the Stormforged Axe? All it's accomplishing then is dealing 2 damage to him when he hits it with the Axe, and then taking away a charge and dealing an extra damage. So it's like a 3 mana for 3 damage thing. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to save it. I am going to gamble that the Sen'jin survives, and then I can play the Raid Leader after the Sen'jin on turn 5. So turn 5 is looking like it'll be Crazed Alchemist plus Raid Leader. Fuck! Oh, man. This is annoying. Wish I could have played the Sen'jin last turn. Well, anyway, he's not getting ahead, but neither am I, and the longer that keeps up, the more it favors him. Granted, I am drawing all of my endgame here. We got the Giant, we got the Ogre, like, it's kind of silly. Ugh, I really hope he makes a totem so I have a target for Crazed Alchemist. Good. Don't be the 1/1, please. Thank you. Ooh, that's a good one to kill, too. Alright. I could play the Argent Squire instead, but no, let's just do this, that. Now we play the Raid Leader, and I'll ignore this Novice Engineer. It's a bit risky, but I'm not going to pass up 4 damage when I'm playing aggro, just to kill a 1/1. I might pass up 2 damage, not 4. Okay, well, we make it to the Ogre. My opponent probably doesn't even know I'm playing aggro, because I've got all my endgame here, which is why it's always nice to have some endgame, even... Oh, you fucker! Oh my god, that's so obnoxious. Well, this Shaman, unlike the other one, is not rolling over. He gets to keep the Novice Engineer because he won the coin flip on the Sen'jin. Fuck everything. Fuck all the ponies. Every single one. Okay, I'm not going to play this and the Argent Squire because I don't want to lose cards here. Let's just play the Ogre. If he has a Hex, then I'm a motherfucking flip-a-bitch. That's all I got to say about that. Oh, jeez. So annoying. Well, that's almost as annoying. Makes me regret not killing them when I had the chance, I suppose. But at least he does, we know for a fact he doesn't have a Hex, because for a 100% absolute fact, if he had a Hex, he would have played it. So we have to kill this stuff. Let's kill that. What do we got here? This is 5/6. I don't have enough to life tap. So I'm not going to life tap here. Just going to play everything out. Hopefully he doesn't have any more lightning storms, and we should be in decent shape. This Molten Giant's actually playable. If he hits me anymore, it might become really cheap. We'll see. You have to, I don't want to get down to 10 health, because this, like, might, you know... By the time I get down there, he might just be able to burn me out as a Shaman. Oh, what do you have? What do you have? You twat monkey? No, thank you. Don't point things at my precious baby Ogre. This is an important turn for him, because if he just doesn't do anything impressive, I kill the totem with my 2/1, I attack with the Tiger and the Ogre, that's 10 damage. Frost Elemental, that's a really good play. Saving himself 6 damage, and he's going to kill my creature, that's fine, I guess. So what he's going to do now is he's going to make it impossible for me to get rid of this totem, and then the Tiger looks really stupid. Shit, that's very well played. Oh no, never mind. Oh, he couldn't have made it impossible. No, because this thing takes the damage. Good, so the Argent Squire's Divine Shield really clutch here. Okay, well, I could throw away both these other cards, but I don't want to do that. Let's instead life tap. Hellfire. Oh, that's exactly what I did not want to see. Fuck everything. Well, we'll do this. Can I afford to get hit? He's going to get me down to 11. Yeah, I need a race. I I could throw this stuff away to play Doomguard, hit him for 11. You know what? I think I have to do this. I think I gotta do this. I don't think he can do 11 damage to me. Bloodlust only deals 6. Bloodlust plus Wind Fury, I suppose, would win him the game. I'm not gonna play around Wind Fury, though. Farsight? Well, that could be scary. So this is a lot of power on the board. If he can kill me, he's going to attack me. If he's attacking my creatures, that means he's not killing me, which is good. So he can also kill off my Panther. The question is, does he have an answer for the Doomguard being lethal damage? Knife Juggler isn't going to do it. Sun Fury Protector? Raid Leader, that's not going to do it. Alright, I think I'm good. I think I win. I don't know what he has for 0 mana. Oh, he might have a free card here. Because this is a far-sighted card. Oh my god. That deserves a well-played Ancestral Healing off of Farsight. Anyway, here's my other Doomguard. And I don't know if I made the right play, but it worked. And we win the games. God, jeez, Ancestral Healing. I was like, what could he have for 0 mana? And then I was like, oh no, Farsight could give him a free card. But no, he didn't even need Farsight because it was a 0 mana thing. Alright, we got our daily quest. I think I actually missed a couple because I hadn't played in a few days, so I missed a few daily quests. Probably because my log was full. I should actually... Oh, wow, that's nice of them to replace it. That's cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, Pro Play, guys, by Papa Boris. What you do is you go in here and you flip out the 40 gold quest ones because then you might get 60 gold quest ones. Like I just did right there. Look at that! Shaman Warlock Dominance. Alright, perfect. All we got to do is win 5 more games with this Warlock. Get up to 7. And we'll be fine. So I'd say there's a chance. I wouldn't say there's a good chance. But there's a chance because I think that first game was very close. And I think the other 2 games were routes. I mean, the Shaman, it was close at the end there. But at the same time, I must note that he did have a Lightning Storm, which is a rare card. So he drafted it and drew it. And without that, that would have been a complete blowout. So I would say that was a pretty strong win, the one that we just saw. Alright, we're trying to beat that daily quest. Valera. Last chance. I'm not sure how to evaluate the Rogue versus Warlock matchup. On the one hand, the Rogues will likely deal damage to themselves with their daggers, so if you're aggro, that puts you in a good place. On the other hand, that dagger gives them really good board control. I mean, it's technically the best board control ability in the game. You could say that Mage is better because the Mages goes past taunts. However, you know, the Rogue can have this dagger sitting in her hand and have board control without spending mana, which I'd say is more important more of the time. Fuck, she has a backstab. God, can I catch a single break here? I mean, I already did, I guess. Does she have a Defias Raid Leader? Oh man, if she had a Defias Raid Leader, that would have been hilarious. So I don't really want to play the Kobold Geomancer here, unfortunately. I don't want it just to die to this thing. So I'm going to Mortal Coil, hope I get a 1-drop. And I don't, so that sucks. Man, she had to have the backstab. Bah. Flame Imp on this board, dealing 3 damage to the face would have been pretty good. Alright, is she going to ping me with the dagger? No, she's going to hang on to it. Savvy player here. Let's go ahead and play the bear. Doesn't deal as much damage as the tiger, but I like having the protection already in place. Flesh-eating ghoul, well, unless she has a plan. Oh, she has another fucking backstab. Are you goddamned kidding me? No, deadly poison, I see. That's probably even worse. Oh man, I hate rogues. It's just too many answers to your shit. Should have played the Panther. If I'd played the Panther, I could have killed that ghoul and I wouldn't have died to deadly poison. Well, that's a lesson learned for next time. Anyway, Sen'jin looks good. I should be able to kill the ghoul with it, unless she uses the ghoul and the dagger to trade it off. That's annoying. Now she can waste the other deadly poison, but the ghoul still survives and is a 5/1, which is definitely better than a dead creature. God damn everything. Raid Leader is just pointless to play. I guess I'm gonna life tap and play Panther, which is terrible on this board. It's running up against this taunting ghoul. Wow, I just could not catch a break this game. This is horrifically bad. I could play Doomguard and just say whatever, lose 2 cards and kill the ghoul. Maybe that's the way to go. I don't know. Gah. Rogues. Oh my lord. Well, she's gonna win if I race. I mean, I am really low on health here. Alright. I have to hope that I keep both the Defender of Argus and the Molten Giant. Lost the Defender. Well, I do have another Defender in here. And now I need to start protecting my health total because I can't afford to race. I mean, she can already get me down to 11, which is crazy. Man, I really needed to keep that Defender of Argus. Because if I could have played this and followed by a Defender of Argus, that would have been great. I could still get another Defender of Argus from my deck, but it's not a guarantee. Well, I'm in trouble here. She can start beating me down. At least I have a Molten Giant who's free now, but without a Defender of Argus to back it up, it's not that sexy. And this young priestess buffing the Ventrico Mercenary. Fuck my life. That means that I can't kill it with Raid Leader as I was planning to. Gotta be kidding me. Alright, this needs to be a Defender of Argus. It's not. Honestly, that's pretty much the game. Yeah, it is the game. That was ridiculous. Man, this is better than a 2-win deck. It's got Doom Guard. It's got some good 1-drops, decent curve, powerful rares. Oh, man, what the hell? I guess, you know, not seeing Soulfire, Power Overwhelming, Demon Fire, or Shadow Bolt anywhere in your draft really does kind of screw you over. It was just endless Dread Infernals and Doom Guards and Hellfires, but none of the single target removal, spot removal cards. One Mortal Coil is all I saw, and I'm pretty sure I would have taken another one had I seen another one. Yeah, man, that's annoying. Alright, well, we'll try to do what we can. I guess I'll have to go into the constructed queue and try to finish up one of those daily quests so I can actually, you know, get more tomorrow. It's lucky that there was that delay getting the daily quests, that they got the new ones just to finish the old one. That was nice. Okay, Priest. Well, that's definitely not the matchup I want if I'm playing aggro. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, again, don't really need to be that safe with these mulligans because my deck's curve is so low. I'm happy to mulligan more. This is a really awful mulligan, though. In that game against the Rogue, though, had I played a... yeah, I'm going to waste this. Had I played the Panther instead of the Grizzly Bear on turn 3, I might have been better off, because that Deadly Poison would have been just a waste. Could have used the Panther to kill the Ghoul without losing any other cards to it. The Senjin would have survived. I mean, I might have actually been able to win that game. Knife Juggler. Well, it's a good thing I played the Voodoo Doctor. I have an easy way to kill this thing. Alright. I guess both of these would have sufficed. And we'll just start to swing. So he used his coin, that's good. Oh, that backstab for my Flame Imp, that really sucked. And me throwing out the Defender of Argus with the Doom Guard. I mean, I had to take the chance. And if I had lost either the Molten Giant or the Defender, that was bad. But if I could have just kept both, then I would have been okay. Alright, let's do Panther. Hopefully both creatures survive the turn. I can play Defender of Argus next turn, swing for 7. He's almost at 20. My hand is awful, though. Hellfire is not going to be good for a long time. It's like just basically a really, really bad burn spell at this point. Oh, geez. Got a Power Word Shield for that? Divine Spirit. Oh, okay. So do I need to legitimize that threat by targeting it with both of my creatures? Oh, man. I don't think I do. We're going to put 8 damage on the face here. And we got 10 damage. That's half of his remaining health, and all he's got is 1/6. Alright, well, luckily I can kill that with my Panther. So that's something. Alright. Well, let's do this. Play a Knife Juggler. Kobold Geomancer. And, okay, we will kill this thing off. And then we'll play a Voidwalker. So I killed it off before playing the other creature to guarantee that the second Knife Fling went on the face. Because I didn't want it to hit the minion again, since that would have just been a waste of damage. Okay, so Holy Nova just pretty much wins him the game, but you have to run into those removal spells. He does not have Holy Nova, so okay. I catch a break. Finally, all he had is a creature. That's perfectly exactly what I wanted. Can I win? So we got, well, this does more damage than the Hellfire does, so I might as well just play that. And let's see, we got 6, 9. Yeah, that's enough. Well, there we go. That's how it's supposed to go. But if he did have a Holy Nova, everything but the Voidwalker would have died, and I probably would have lost the game. So that's life. I did beat the Shaman who played Lightning Storm. Interestingly, like, I did not beat the Rogue who just all she needed to take me down was a backstab and a deadly poison. Well, 3 and 2 is obviously not where I want to be. Getting it up to 4 is a matter of pride for me because, you know, that means I'm above average in the top third of arena entry, so I always like getting there. I had a recent game arena run where I only got to 1 win, and that was sad. But I've still only done it 5 times out of 50 since the 12-win patch came into being, so I feel like I've had a pretty good run of making it to 4 more. Denkus, man, I just don't like playing Druids here because they can heal and kill, which is something you don't want. It makes the Voodoo Doctor basically unplayable on turn 1. I'm actually going to mulligan it. I mean, I'm not going to play it. All I could do is heal myself from the Flame Imps damage, but I'd rather actually get like a Voidwalker or an Argent Squire if I'm going to get any kind of extra 1-drop. As it is, it looks like that's not going to happen. He's going to play Okie dokie. He's going to go for the turn 1 Clawface. Okay, if I lose this game, that's very sad. This is not a game you should ever lose. Coin. Again, I'm not going to play Knife Juggler. Just out of the hope that I can play both of these next turn and fling 2 knives, because there's too much of a chance this will die, and then I'll have just lost way too much potential. Actually, same turn as before. I've got this and a Crazed Alchemist. This time, since I'm not up against a Shaman, the Crazed Alchemist might not have a good target. This is actually a really annoying card to deal with right here, because it kills the Flame Imp, and the Voidwalker doesn't quite kill it. Okay. So, desperate countermeasures. What we're going to do is Crazed Alchemist. And this. I could have also done the Voidwalker and traded, but I'm going to be a bit greedy here. And I'm going to choose the path that keeps more of my creatures alive. I will plant a Shattered Sun Cleric this Flame Imp as a top priority because that way it will survive against a swipe. Panther, I don't really care about. I'm tempted now to Shattered Sun Cleric the Voidwalker so that if the Panther has to run into it. But I think it's more important to protect myself from swipes. So we'll do this. Swing. 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 His life is pretty high because he used Claw. Now he can kill my Voidwalker with the Jungle Panther. Hopefully I'll get Immortal Coil. If not, I still can play Knife Juggler and Berserker next turn, and hopefully one of the knives will hit the Panther. This Wolf makes no difference. Shapeshift makes no difference. Doesn't kill anything. Alright, now if I kill the Wolf with the Alchemist, that increases the odds that the Berserker flinging the knife off the Knife Juggler will kill the Panther. Is it worth going up from 33% odds to 50% odds? No, because I have Mortal Coil and that's definitely better. Alright, perfect. Okay, Earthen Ring Farseer is exactly what I wanted here. And I'm going to do this trade here because if I don't, then the Wolf can kill the Flame Imp. And then, so by killing the Wolf here, I'm preserving the Flame Imp's life, and I think that's worth throwing away a 2/2 for, to keep the 3-power creature on the field. That is powerfully annoying. I have to throw all these creatures into it, and then most of them die to a swipe. Well, hopefully one of these flings will hit the Warden, so I only have to throw in my 3-power creatures. Nope. Thank you. Definitely want this one, because it's a 2 health, so it doesn't die to swipe. And it doesn't matter which of the other ones I use. Alright, so he needs a swipe here. That will kill the Knife Juggler, the Cleric, the Piglet, and then the Shapeshift will also let him kill off the Farseer, which is most of my team. Starfall, also very good. Sunwalker, I actually don't care about that much. I don't mind just powering through it. That's okay. In fact, this is great. Places Manipulator, earning its keep right here. The Knife Juggler might even pop this Divine Shield. No, of course, I couldn't get that lucky. But we'll just roughhouse our way through here. We'll do this and this. This is a really great illustration of something I've said a lot, which is that if you're behind, playing a single big creature is just never good enough. If you're behind on the board, your opponent will just overrun you. You need to have interference, / removal, / stuff on the board yourself. Claw? Bet he's wishing he hadn't clawed me in the face, eh? So he could have killed off this like Knife Juggler or something. This is not going to save him. I don't think that's going to save him. I could be wrong, though. Okay. Sorry, I got this Sunwalker here. Wow, that's actually really perfect. So we'll do this. I kind of wish I had hit him in the face, but can't have everything. Swing, 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 and Hellfire's just a bad burn card. And that's the game! That's what it's supposed to go like, but I did get a little bit of help from him playing turn 1 Clawface. You should have definitely waited on that so you could kill a creature with it. That would have saved him a lot of grief. Now, I did have that Voidwalker, which made the Claw less useful, but he could have Claw plus Shapeshifted to kill at least the Voidwalker. That would have helped somewhat. Okay, so 4-2, we made it to the Pride point. Let's see if, well, my objective is to get 3 more wins to get up to 7 so I can beat that daily quest. It is definitely a bit of a stretch, but I have certainly done crazy things. I've been at like 6-2 before and then ended at 12-2. Like, anything can happen, folks. That's why we're always glued to the screen when Papa Boris is on. You just don't know, man. Alright, Mage. Why do I keep playing the people that have board control abilities? That's very irritating. God. Alright, well, I'll keep my... I just want to keep this thing. This thing... I don't want to keep both of them, that's for sure. Okay. I'd keep a Loot Hoarder against a non-mage. I'll keep this against a mage, so if one of them dies, at least I get a 1-1 out of the deal. But I'm hoping I get some 1-drops, like Flame Imp, Argent Squire. No, oh, this is an awful hand. This is really, really bad. I almost wish I'd mulliganed this. Or kept a Loot Hoarder or something. Oh god, that's annoying. That is so annoying. I am already going to lose this game. I can tell. Voidwalker, yay! It's a 1-drop, but not good against Mirror Image in the slightest. I mean, I could play nothing and like do Hellfire on turn 4, but I don't think I'm going to win the game because this game just doesn't have, this deck doesn't have enough juice to pull that kind of stuff off. Oh, this is starting to get scary. So she has a really fast start. I will just keep on trucking, I guess. So she can ping this off, she can kill the 1-1 with 3-2, but you just gotta do stuff like that, I think. Mana Worm, oh my god, she has everything she needs. And a secret. She's actually gonna kill that way. Interesting choice. Crazed Alchemist, I can kill off a Mirror Image with it. But then I still can't kill off the Mana Worm. If I Crazed Alchemist the Mana Worm, I could kill it if there weren't Mirror Images in the way. Damn everything. I could just coin Hellfire, I guess, but that seems... then I shouldn't have played this thing. She just pretty much ignored these, which was not what I was hoping for. Alright, we'll do Crazed Alchemist. Kill a Mirror Image, see if it's a Mirror Entity. It isn't. I screwed up. I should have attacked the Mirror Image with the 2-1, so I could use the 1-1 to kill the Apprentice. Well, let's check for Vaporize Ice Armor, I suppose. Ice Berry. Well, that's fine, I guess. We'll see what she does. If she clears out my board, then I can Hellfire next turn. If she doesn't, then I can just play Ascension. Doomguard is going to throw cards away, though. She'll actually voluntarily do this. Interesting choice. Keeping me totally clear on the field. Is she going to pass the turn? If she does, I might actually win this game. Alright, well, I might win this game now. If she doesn't have a Polymorph or a Fireball for this, and I can kill the Mana Worm, I could win in the end game if I play all my cheap stuff, play Doomguard, and then, like, top deck Boulder Fist over at some point. She has a Fireball, though. At least that's her whole turn. That's the silver lining here. Faceless Manipulator, not... God, I wanted to play that after I had Doomguard. Not before. Man, Hellfire is so obnoxious. I hope this gets thrown to the Doomguard, honestly. And the fact that I haven't spent the coin is kind of neat. It means I might throw the coin away to the Doomguard. Certainly would rather lose the coin than another real card. Oh, that's such a good play for her, because it doesn't die to Hellfire. It doesn't give me something good to copy with the Manipulator. Jeez. Okay. Let's life tap. Let's play the I can't play them both. I don't want to kill the Squire because her hero ability will finish it off. Yeah, let's just do this. And kill off the Squire that way. So I'm trying to use this charged up bear to kill both the Knight and the Squire.
me a quest.
Oh, jeez. She's a secret? Well, this is interesting. I could actually play the Faceless Manipulator on the Questing Adventurer. And then coin Farseer and beef it up to be a 5/5. But if that's Mirror Entity, she'll get a 3/3, I think? I don't actually know how that works. I don't want her to get another one, though. I could just Hellfire. Clear our board. Oh, I just hate that this dies. Okay, well, let's check. Let's do this. Let's do this. See what it is. If it's Vaporize. Okay, so if it's Vaporize, then I can just... Well, I can play this. Coin... Farseer, 5/5. Yeah, let's do that. We'll try it. We'll see how this goes. It's a nifty play. I don't know if it's the correct play. Like, my board is technically better than hers. I'm just letting her have her full turn with a Questing Adventurer, which could come back to bite you. But she'd have to play all 3 of these cards for it to be a 6/6 and actually kill mine. She's a Polymorph. Well, that, as they say, is that. And Arcane Missiles. Oh my god, is she actually going to get to play all 3 of her cards? No. Thank goodness. That would have sucked. What an odd game. Okay. Well, here's what we're doing. First, I'm going to run this in. Then I'm going to Hellfire. Then I'm going to play Loot Hoarder and Berserker. She's at full health, but she's low on cards. I've got a 5/7 with charge that unless I get like an Ogre or something, I will get to play next turn. So I might just be able to win through card advantage, which is not how this deck is supposed to win at all. But it could. Oh, that's a good card for her. Unfortunately, I'll have to kill it with my Doomguard. Oh my god, really? That is so good for her. It actually hurts my brain. Molten Giant just had to happen, didn't it? Well, I cannot play Doomguard. I also can't not play Molten Giant. Let's just do that. I mean, I could have life tapped and then played Molten Giant, but I don't want to mess with my health. Shitballs. Oh, that sucks. That really just absolutely sucks that I got this Molten Giant. But at least I got an 8/8 on the field, so that's good. She can get me down to 11 health, which is scary because she could burn me out. This is yet another secret. Okay. If it's a mirror entity, that would be very annoying. She hasn't had a mirror entity yet, so it's like almost like it's due. And she's going for the throat here. All right. All right, let's see what we got. Raid Leader, can I win? Raid Leader plus Doomguard, what is this? This is 8, 13, 15, 17. No, I can't win. Not enough damage. But I have to do this anyway, so it's just fine. It's actually a good time for Mirror Entity. I'm going to play the Doomguard. And how do we do this? I think I'm actually going to kill off her stuff. So I'm going to kill... Well, I need to kill the Raid Leader first. So let's kill the Raid Leader first and rage my guy. Let us kill the Elemental and the Drake. And I'm actually going to pop this Divine Shield and get a card out of it. Oh, Panther would have been good to play. Well, she could win if she top decks Pyroblast. She could win if she top decks Fireball, actually, because she'll hit me down to 8, Fireball down to 2, ping down to 1. This I'm happy to see. This is fine. Don't care about that at all. Oh, I hate that my guy's going to be frozen, isn't it? Shit. That's annoying. Yeah. Well, I have to kill all of her stuff. It doesn't actually matter how I do it. She can ping away my Molten Giant, which is fine. I've got a Panther. So I've actually got like a huge board. If she does not top deck a Fireball or a Pyroblast, I should win this game. I think. Yeah. It shouldn't be a problem at all. So I can kill off what she plays and still have enough juice to keep on going. Doomguard is great. Can I win? 10, 16, 20. I know I actually still can't win. 10, this is 20 damage. I can't afford to let this hit me. It opens up too many outs. So I'm going to kill her with the Apprentice. with my Panther. The reason I didn't use this Doom Guard here is that I didn't want it to be at 1 health. I could have used the Ogre, but I didn't want to sacrifice the damage. So this is a lot of power. This is 16 power. She absolutely has to kill me right here. And that's not going to do it, so well played. Whew. That was a close game. That was really not how this deck's supposed to function, but I got on my endgame, and her deck was kind of crappy. Like, it wasn't fast enough to be aggro, but it didn't have any endgame at all. Like, she never played a single big creature, did she? She played like a water elemental and a Silverhand Knight. That was it. Maybe a bad draw, but I think it might have been a bad draft on her part. Or an unlucky draft. So 5 wins. We're at 3 out of 5. That's excellent. Let's see if we can squeeze 2 more. That was definitely a hard game, though. So I guess this deck isn't as good as I thought it was, but maybe that's just a lesson learned about Warlock decks, is you need Soulfire and Shadow Bolt, or a Siphon Soul or something. Hunter. Well, as I always say, Warlock against Hunter is tough, because they deal damage to you and you deal damage to yourself. Hunters also have like really legitimately good class cards. I will keep the Voodoo Doctor and waste the heal, because after all, I do want to put a 1-drop on the field, and the Hunter cannot kill it, so that's one nice thing at least. Well, can't kill it right away. And I'm going to play the Succubus on turn... Well, I might just play the Succubus on turn 1. Let me think about that. No, because if I have to coin it out... Yeah, I was thinking of playing it on turn 1. Maybe if I throw the Voodoo Doctor away, that wouldn't be so bad. But if I lose the Defender, that'd be kind of sad. Well, we'll see what he does. We'll see what he does. Okay, so we have a lot of card discard here, unfortunately. I will Voodoo Doctor it up, and I'll just play a Succubus and just hope I lose the coin, basically. That's the card I most want to throw out. If I lose the Crazed Alchemist, that's fine as well. If I lose the Argus or the Doom Guard, that's fine. If he plays a 3-2 here, I can protect my Succubus. But there are lots of cards that will kill it still. Multi-Shot, Deadly Shot, Wolf Rider. So much stuff kills this, it's just obnoxious. Okay. Well, let's check for this trap here. So it's probably a snipe. Just probably. Which means I don't really want to have this get sniped. I'd rather this get sniped. But if I play this, then I have to turn my guy into a 1-2, which is really pathetic. I can't coin anything out. Yeah, we'll just have it get sniped. And I lose the Defender. It's not sniped though. Okay. So this is Snake Trap, which is really, really bad because I cannot do anything about that. I don't have any direct removal. So I'm just going to have to give him 3 snakes, which means if he has a Buzzard, shit's terrible. Now the only thing that might save me is if I can just ignore his creatures and just, you know, attack him for the face and just aggro him down, but that's not anything you can guarantee for certain. Man, I had to lose the Defender. That was the absolute worst card I could have lost. Like, I would have rather lost the Doom Guard than the Defender. Damn it. He's going to track, okay. Track is a very strong card. It's like, oh, whatever, it doesn't do anything. But, I mean, your opponent's almost assured of getting the card that he needs for the situation after he tracks. Alright, what you got for me, bud? Okay, he made the choice, and he's going to steady shot. Very slow start for my opponent. Very slow. Warlock Tide Hunter. Alright. Well, let's do this. Do I play the Crazed Alchemist? Do I want to switch this to be a 3-4? I think I actually do. So I'm going to attack first. Then I'm going to make her into a 3-4 because she's more durable that way. Now, yes, I'm opening up to Unleash the Hounds. That's life. There's just nothing I can do. I need to play stuff and just try to aggro him down. Unleash the Hounds does kill 3 of my creatures, leaving him with 2 hounds. But it's kind of like when you play against a priest, you know, you're dead to Holy Nova. It's sort of a similar thing now with Unleash the Hounds. It's just as an aggro deck, you can't play around that. You just have to throw everything you can on the board and hope it's good enough. Now at 4 mana, because I lost the Defender of Argus, I can't play this, which means I'm not getting taunt, I'm not getting buffs, and I'm not getting a creature, which is just a catastrophe. But hopefully I top deck something I can actually play with my mana. Then I can play it, and on the next turn play Doomguard and just throw the Faceless Manipulator away, plus whatever else I drew that turn, and just hope it's enough. Explosive Trap would also wreck my day. There's a lot that would wreck my day. I'd love to see like a Chillwind Yeti or something. That would just be the perfect play. Just something I don't have to deal with. Okay. So this is unfortunate because I Crazed Alchemisted my Succubus, which would have killed this. Now I have to attack this thing twice. And on top of that, he's going to get 3 snakes, which will kill off all my shit, and I don't have any taunt. I could life tap hoping to get a Voidwalker, but if I get something that costs more than 2 mana, that means I'm passing on my ability to play something this turn. Well, what I'm going to do is make a little bit of a strange play. In order to stop the snakes from killing this stuff anyway, I'm actually going to throw 2 creatures away at this monkey. Because they're dead to the snakes regardless. And I'm going to just go ahead and attack with the rest of my stuff. And I'm just going to play a 3-3. I think it's better than life tapping here. Just put as much board presence out as I can. So he can kill like this and the Alchemist, but he needs a little bit of help to kill more stuff off. But he could definitely have it in 6 cards. 6 cards, 16 health. He could easily win this game. I didn't quite get close enough with Doomguard to be able to Doomguard him to death. And the Faceless Manipulator will be thrown out when I play Doomguard, so I cannot copy the Doomguard. Scavenging Hyena. Well, it's going to get big, but I can copy it. That's actually kind of cool. That's actually really cool. He's going to do a conga line with the snakes, which is very smart. And then I'm going to copy his Hyena. Sadly, the Hyena won't have charge, but it will give him something that he has to kill with the Hyena, so he's not just going to be able to terrorize me with it. I wish it had charge, but alas. Ogre, well, alright. Let's see, do I kill this wolf to grow his Hyena and then make my own Hyena even bigger? No, because then his Hyena still trades against mine, so I'm still basically sacrificing damage to kill the wolf, which doesn't make any sense. So let's copy the Hyena, and we're just going to swing for 4 damage. I'll be pretty happy about that. So he has to kill this. If he has a kill command, he could kill my Hyena. Maybe that would have been a reason to... Actually, that would have been a reason to kill the wolf, so that it'd be a 10-6, and then it wouldn't die to kill command. I could have played around one of his outs. He could also kill my 1-1, kill my 3-3, and Deadly Shot to kill this. He's going to Unleash the Hounds. Has a Conga... Oh, man, I should have killed this wolf. I should have killed the wolf. This is way too reckless, letting him keep the wolf around. Anyway, he's going to do that. His Hyena's going to get really huge. He's going to kill my Hyena with his hounds, it seems. And multi-shot. Oh, geez. Well, I screwed up. I should have killed this wolf. That would have made it harder for him to make the play he just made. So I'm dead next turn. This is enough damage to kill me. And the Doomguard isn't enough damage to kill him. God damn it. Sen'jin isn't going to save me. Well, that's the way it ends. I should have killed the wolf. And then multi-shot wouldn't have been good enough, and his hounds would have done less damage. He would have had to trade hyenas. So that was my own fault. I can get him down to 7 health, which isn't good enough. And this, I mean, what is even the point of playing this? Technically, if he doesn't have any removal, I will live another turn. I still don't get to kill him, though. Some of you might call this premature. I'm just going to concede. Well, it's life tap, I guess. I don't know. Fine, we'll do it. We'll stop people from complaining that I concede too soon. So he had 2 Unleash the Hounds, which is basically like, you know, having a Paladin play 2 Consecrations. It's really hard to survive that as an aggro deck. And then I made a slight misplay in not killing the wolf before copying his Hyena. Because I did damage to him, but since I lost, basically that damage didn't matter. So had I killed the wolf, it would have helped my situation tremendously. Okay, so he doesn't have the kill here. He's going to use the Hyena to cash out and get rid of my Sen'jin. Just gonna play the bear. Stop any taunts. He's got a secret. For some extra insurance and a steady shot. Alright, well, we'll see what I draw and then probably concede. Shattered some cleric. Yeah, well, that was a pretty shitty arena. Did I make it to 5 wins? Is that where I made it? Or just, I think I made it to 5 wins, didn't I? Yeah, well, that was decent. That was decent. It's top 22%. I'll take it. Solid run, but kind of disappointing. thought I could go higher with that deck. So yeah, I'm just guessing wrong with my deck quality all the time. I was so enthusiastic about this one. Interesting. Well, anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and or subscribe. Here are the prizes. Wow, 120 gold for 5 wins. Well, that's very fortunate. That's pretty much with the daily quest getting me back my money. I will take that very happily. Maybe we'll get a legendary here. Nope. Oh, geez. It's a normal pack. Too bad. No candy for Papa Boris. And that looks like it was nothing new. And our next arena will be... Oh, thanks for telling me that, game. Can I... Go away. Thank you. Our next arena is going to be Mage, Hunter, or Warrior. I think I'm going to have to play Mage. I've done these pretty recently on my stream, and it's been a while since I've done Mage. Maybe I could take a look at the official runs and see like if Hunter has the least representation I could play it, but I feel like I've played Hunter a lot lately, so it's going to have to be Mage. Yeah, it's going to be Mage. Thanks so much for watching, folks. I'll see you next time.